What a doozy walking round with all these putrid people everywhere. You've gotta buy this. Screams a whiskey stinking vermin vendor holding up a rotten pear. But I hold on to my dollar looking all around me. In this place I hide my face, but dirty people hound me. Market Street, I could use a bite to eat, but I don't want to buy a whole raw fish. No, no, not a blanket. Yes, it's lovely, but I'm hungry, and that's really not my favorite dish. So I hold on to my moolah, my Montezuma money. There's no trash that's worth my cash, it all just smells too funny. In Market Land, you can buy what's in demand. 15 years ago, wow.
Hey guys, welcome back. Or welcome if you're new, I guess. Either way. I'm glad I was able to stream today. This is sooner than usual. Usually it's one every 4 days. But now it's one in 3 days, so that's nice. So yeah. Let's check on the Twitch thing, make sure everything looks nice. Yeah. Yep, looks good. Sounds good. Everything seems to be fine. That's good. Yeah. Alright, then. Son hasn't ended, so I guess I'm just gonna chat about stuff until the Son ends. I guess I'm just kind of, tired, I guess? Not really tired, but I'm a little tired. It's chill. Either way. I like this song. I really do. Look at that. Oh, I got a haircut recently, so that's nice. So, funny thing, I actually drew my little, Minecraft skin's hair to kind of look like mine at the time. I actually did have a ponytail like this, but now I don't. Now it's just kind of, to be frank, I have the TikTok e-boy cut. That's what I have. That's what I've got. The TikTok e-boy cut. Yeah. So, yeah. I guess that's cool. Yeah. And you know what? I'm just gonna swap over to the game early. Here we are. This is the Minecraft skin I was talking about. See? Has a hair ponytail. And let's just continue. Last time where we left off, we were just exiting the first building we were in Washington, D.C. And I had just looked around here. So yeah. Alright. Turning the music down slightly. If it's too quiet, I should probably just know, but Oh, fact 1. A tomb was built. A tomb was built beneath the rotunda of the Capitol to honor the first president, George Washington. However, Washington wanted to be buried at his home in Mount Vernon. So, the tomb lies empty. For now, I guess. Maybe Washington's actually there, like it's a, I don't know, like Walt Disney or whatever. And how he's apparently just put in ice or something. I wonder if these all have trash for coin for cooked beef. Looks like it. Yeah. Oh, I guess one small announcement I have to make is that I might be swapping over to streaming on YouTube for a bit. It seems like something that'd be a fun thing to try, just figure, oh, we have my little trash collector. Come on. Ah, there's a use button. And then it turns the trash collector into trash. That's cool, and I can, like, get food from it. So yeah. Yeah, hint, use the cleaning tool to remove trash. That's pretty obvious. It's funny, they're like car buffs, but they just kind of have car parts. That's, I guess, what makes them car buffs. Also, why is there so much trash around an important government building? This is weird. I mean, there looks like there's toxic sludge or something. Like, that can't be normal. Like, huh. Either way, I'm just gonna follow the trail of trash, I guess. Like I said, I got a haircut. Now I look like a TikTok e-boy. Where instead I used to look like, I don't know, lame. I had to put my hair up in a ponytail to make it look good, and even then it got too long to look good like that, so I just looked like some kind of sport person. So that was awkward and uncomfortable. So yeah. You know? Yeah, I just did not like my hair. I think that's the most of what I've got to say. Yeah. Either way, next time I'm probably gonna try to set up for YouTube. I also want to get like a new overlay and like make my video look more like what I'm actually seeing. Because I noticed the colors are like weirdly washed out on stream. And I don't know what's causing that. Because it looks fine to me when I'm playing, but it doesn't on stream. And I find that really weird. I guess I could talk about the restaurant I went to. I don't like the restaurant I went to. I wanted to try out this new place near my house. It was like this Thai location, I guess. And like, I'm not gonna say any names because the restaurant was okay, I guess, but like, it didn't taste like Thai food. It was so weird. I can... Oh, I can ride the car! Holy, I'm just gonna have so much fun with this. Look at me. I'm zooming. Where am I? South Dakota Avenue. Huh. Alright, let's see where I can zoom to. Oh wait, is this another important building? This looks like the National Spy Museum or whatever that I saw in the trailer. It's cool that this thing has like a video trailer. Oh, it's a hospital. Huh. Did they like rebuild a bunch of buildings around DC? I mean, that'd be interesting. So I guess this isn't like an important building. It's all like dark and stuff. Though that is interesting. Huh. I guess this is meant to be like the police station or something? Looks like a hub for spawning monsters if they could spawn, though. I'm gonna see if I can like figure out where I am. Oh, hey, the Saw knife fight is playing. Gosh, I hope the music is loud enough. Okay, that's gotta be an important building. So I'm gonna just run over to there, I guess. But yeah, it's cool that I can, like, ride around in cars, I guess. I didn't expect that to be a feature of the mod, so that's really cool. But yeah, let's see what's going on over here. God, gosh, I wish I could run faster. I'm, like, going so slow. And this building is so big. But yeah. Oh yeah, the restaurant I tried. So I had gone to the restaurant before and like looked at their stuff and it all looked fine. The place smelled clean. And frankly, one of the things that can make you be able to easily tell if a restaurant is bad is if it smells bad or like old oil or something. Because if it smells like old oil, like rancid oil, and by rancid I don't mean like what you think of when you say rancid, I mean more like just old, kind of bad smelling oil. If it smells like that, then the place isn't gonna be good. It's gonna be very mediocre at best. So, yeah, that's my personal thoughts. But, if you're gonna be... But this place smelled clean, it smelled nice. They weren't getting much business, but I assumed it was because of the pandemic more than anything. Instead of, you know, what it happened to be. The staff were nice, all that jazz. Oh, hey, a person. Alright. Is this a patent office? Oh, this is the quiz area. That's where I went. Whoops. I don't want to be here. Well, I should stop wandering around and try to find a thing. But yeah, I would basically, I decided to like take my parents there because I had checked out the place, but they hadn't. So I was like, hey, why don't we try out this place instead of going to our old favorite place? So we went to this place and I ordered like these little buns that were full of like potato. All right, where am I? What street am I on? That should help me figure out where I am. All right, this is New York Avenue. New York Avenue, New York Avenue. All right, man, I hope someone sees New York Avenue because I sure don't. This is a case of, oof, I don't see it. Let's hope someone else does, and they're just screaming at me. New York Avenue is right there. Wasn't New York used to be called New Amsterdam? Didn't it used to be called that? Old New York was once New Amsterdam or something like that. I heard that in the They Might Be Giants song. Yeah. Alright, seriously, where am I? Let's see if I can figure out what street I'm on here. That might help. Brookville. Alright. Let's continue the story. Jeez, I have a bad memory. Alright, seriously, I feel like it's so boring. I'm just looking at a map, but I can't tell where I am. And it's like really worrying, actually. I'm like, why are the streets all named if they aren't all on the map?
I don't want to get hurt.
Like, how am I supposed to tell my way around? Are they named after actual streets in Washington? Is that why this is so confusing? Okay, there's New York Avenue. Okay, now where am I in relation to New York Avenue? New Jersey Avenue. I appear to be... Okay, it seems like I am on Hawaii Avenue. Alright. Yeah, it appears that I'm on Hawaii Avenue, and if I want to get there, I gotta get to New Hampshire Avenue, then take a left onto Georgia, and then a right. Cool. Alright, that makes sense. That helps me get a bearing of where I am. Wonderful! I could have just walked into that important-looking building over there. I feel dumb. Either way. So, the place I went to, I had gone there with my parents, we got some stuff. There were some spring rolls. They tasted weird. They had, like, beef in them for some reason. That's, like, not like sliced beef, like ground beef, like sausage or something. It was just kind of peculiar, to be frank. Yeah. That was my entire opinion on it. Oh, a motorbike. That should be helpful in getting around. I'm just kind of stealing stuff. It's like Grand Theft Auto. Alright. Let's figure out where I'm going. Alright. Let's see. Let's move. Oh, I crashed it? Okay, I'm cool. So, oh, I think that's the Spy Museum. Yeah, that's the Spy Museum. Cool, I'm in a place I recognize. Alright. Yay, I'm in a place I recognize. So we went to the restaurant. I keep saying the things. So we went to the restaurant, got some appetizers. The appetizers were weird, but I was hopeful for the food that was gonna come by later. And the food that came by later, okay, let me tell ya, Thai food, it's supposed to be a little sweet. It's meant to be like sweet and savory, all that jazz. You know, sugar's like a spice, that's a thing. Because usually we just associate sugar with sweet, but it can also be used as a spice to make other things taste better, bring out the flavor of food or whatever. But, this food, it had 5 times the sugar it should, to the point where it tasted almost like some kind of candy, but it was like a soup because I had ordered a curry, and curry should not be that sweet. It was like sickeningly sweet. It was awful. I ate like my meat with just a bed of rice and then nothing else. And I just felt bad because I was like, oh, I thought this place would be good, and also people are serving me food, and oh, they tried so hard, they got so far, but in the end, it hardly even matters, all that jazz, and I just felt bad. So, yeah, that was how I felt. Oh, this appears to be like the Washington Monument? Monument, not monument. So, I had my food, and it was so sweet, and everyone's food was sweet. Even my dad's, and he got like a vegetable stir fry. And the question there becomes, why do you make a vegetable stir-fry sweet? What is up with that? Like, vegetable stir-fries, above anything else, shouldn't be sweet. And also, they didn't have enough lime, they didn't have enough fish sauce. It wasn't spicy enough. We had ordered the mild, but I expected it to have some spice. So that was just a case of, whoa, I did not expect it to be that mild. It was just spice-free, and I was like, wow. And on top of that, like I said, it was more sweet than, it was sweet, so sweet it was like candy. Like, food should not be that sweet. It was really kind of yucky. But like I said, I didn't want to be rude, so I just kind of didn't bring it up and just didn't eat my food. And then the waitress at one point came by and was like, hey, do you want a bowl or something? And I was like, oh no, thank you. And then she gave me a weird look because she knew I hadn't eaten any of my curry and I felt bad. And, geez, my experiences with that restaurant just... I both wish the food were better there and... Oh, hello! I'm sorry, I just noticed your chats, Don Blessa Bibliotech. Oh, the place had some really good stuff. It was generally very clean. Thank you for thinking that my food critique is good. I actually know quite a bit about food. But yeah. I do have some good things to say about the place. It was very modern in its design, and it generally was very clean, which is a thing some restaurants don't have. Oh, here's a fact about the Lincoln Memorial. The Lincoln Memorial is an American national monument. Oh, yeah, hi, no problem. Good to hear that. Let's reread this because I accidentally popped off it. The Lincoln Memorial is an American national memorial built to honor the president that guided America through the Civil War. Lincoln appears on the $5 bill. Nice. That's a good thing to say if the person who's... Oh my gosh, it's a 3D Lincoln, and he's moving! That's really cool! Whoa! I'll talk a little bit about the positives of the restaurant, but... Oh, I want to get closer to this Lincoln. How do they do that? That is so cool. Oh, it's clear? That's cool. You can like walk inside it. Oh, that's so cool. But yeah. The restaurant was very clean. It was well built, well ventilated. It seemed like the staff were treated relatively well from what I could tell. And yeah, that's the gist of the stuff that I liked. I don't think he can talk, but it seems like he can move and is animated. Like he blinks, he taps his hands, and he moves occasionally. Like he'll look around. So that's cool. Like, I didn't expect them to animate Lincoln. I honestly expected it to just be like a little statue meant to represent the Lincoln Memorial, but this brings so much life to it. Oh no, that's actually just latency. Unless you're saying you type the chat and it doesn't come in for a while. But yeah, that's just latency between my video being sent to Twitch's servers and your typing. I actually talk right after you chat what you say, but latency between what's being said by you and it being sent to the Twitch servers makes it so that I'm just talking a lot. Yeah. Like, when I'm seeing my own Twitch feed, I'm actually, like, about a couple feet in front of whatever I'm doing. Oh, wow, look, this is probably a war memorial of some sort that's in DC. And, like, the soldiers are all 3D modeled as well. That's... And you can push them. Oh! And they've, like, painted on faces, kinda. That's cool. I wonder what this place is. Oh, there's a little guy who can tell me. The Korean War Veterans Memorial features haunting statues of a platoon on a patrol in the Korean War. North and South Korea fought to a stalemate and a peace treaty was never signed. Wow. Yeah, I imagine that seeing this in real life would actually be very haunting. You know, just a bunch of people. They all fought, they all died. Well, not all of them, but like people thought they died. And now they're represented here. But yeah, I guess the only other thing I have to say about that restaurant I went to was about its atmosphere. Like, atmosphere is weirdly important to restaurants, and this place, even though it was a fifth full, was about as noisy. Why is this guy just walking around? Even though it was only about a fifth full, it was about as noisy as a restaurant that was completely full, like Outback Steakhouse or something. It was as noisy as a completely full, like, steakhouse restaurant or something. And that was because they didn't have any... Martin Luther King Jr.'s memorial was inspired by his famous I Have a Dream speech. It called for equal rights and an end to racism. It's Minecraft, but Martin Luther King. Okay, I love the little 3D models. Those are all so cool. But yeah. There we are. Let's look at this for a bit and I'll tell you the stuff about the atmosphere, because that's the last thing I really have to say about the restaurant. So basically, the atmosphere of the restaurant was like very loud and echoey because they didn't have any form of like noise canceling in the restaurant. No soft surfaces to absorb sound, nothing to like muffle, nothing. It was just so quiet. It wasn't quieted at all. It was just all so loud, I mean. And it was really uncomfortable on the ears. I had to wear these noise-canceling Apple AirPods that my dad had bought because he's like a tech junkie or whatever. But yeah, my dad brought them, and I was thankful he did, because otherwise I don't think I could have sat to stand there. So, stood to sit there, which sucked. I'd only ever been there when it was kind of dead beforehand. Yeah. So the noise was bad, and it was like a modern restaurant. Like I said, it was very clean, but in a sense, it was almost too modern, actually. Like, most Asian restaurants have, like, chopsticks or soy sauce, if you've ever been to one, and it was just really weird. Like, you ever been to a restaurant that's, like, so modern and trying to be so clean and modern and chic and minimalist that they're missing out on, like, the important things that make a restaurant a restaurant? Because that's what it felt like. It was like missing out on the things that made a restaurant, like, a functional location. It didn't have any spices, it didn't have any sauces, it had no way for the eater to change what they ate. So yeah, I guess that's my opinion on the place that I ate. It seemed like it took good care of itself, but it almost, like, it was too minimalist, and the food was overly sweetened and didn't taste like what it was trying to be. Because it had too much of some things and too little of others. And yeah, that's everything I gotta say. Afterwards, I went to a grocery store and proceeded to eat 4 cucumbers to deal with the flavor that was in my mouth and make me stop feeling sick from sugar. My sibling said that we have to hide away all of the sweets tomorrow because otherwise she'll go through them because she had so much sugar that she'll be craving it like someone, you know, craves a kick from something. You know, like how a coffee addict craves coffee. But yeah. Enough about me. Let's hear about Jefferson. By the way, I hope that anyone who's watching right now, this day or night, is going well. Just thought I'd mention that. So yeah, let's hear. Jefferson was the first Secretary of State, the second Vice President, and the third President. Whoa. Yeah. Jefferson. Yeah, this guy was the first, the second, and the third. Imagine like a podium, but Jefferson's on all 3 of the things. He's like the guy with the first place medal who's like, oh yeah, I won first. The guy with the second place medal who's like, oh yeah, I got second. And he's the guy with the third place medal who's screaming and popping champagne because he's so happy he got on the podium. He's that dude. This guy's like so happy. Actually, I don't know anything about how happy Jefferson was. I hope he was a happy enough man. It'd suck if he wasn't. 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm ordering around my inventory so that I can place all of my items. Alright, let's point to number 3. Where? I guess it's gonna be pointing now? But yeah. Let's look at the Thomas Jefferson. I think it's also animated. Yeah, look. He has like these kind of blocky movements. He's like, has a little fidget where he taps the roll of paper by the side of him, lifts it up, looks at it, and is like tapping it again, and he breathes? Look, he has a breathing animation. That's really cool. Oh, wow, I met my follower goal. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Don Testa Biblioteca. I just noticed that you followed. Thank you so much. I'm gonna change the follower goal real quick.
I doubt that it's those clever brats in college, and the Marquis of Waterford denies all knowledge.
I appreciate it so much. It's just like, oh, it warms my heart. I wish your name didn't kind of go off the edge, though. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh well. But yeah, I mentioned it before, but I might be streaming on YouTube for a couple of weeks, though I'll probably pop back in like a month or so, if that doesn't go well. Either way, I'll probably still keep my Twitch up and running. It's not like I have any reason to not. But yeah, let's look around and see where I should go next. Because I've kind of just been wandering around and hoping that I get to someplace nice. I guess the taxi, if I like place it, will spawn into one of these. Which is cool. But yeah. I also spent some time at my job today, so that's nice. Yeah. Sold some stuff, made some profits, all that good stuff. Now let's see if I can find anything else interesting. No, you're just a house. You might be a landmark. Let's see. Yeah, this is a landmark. That's cool. The White House was built in 1792. This is where the presidents lived. John Adams was the first president to officially live in the White House and call it his home. Wait, if this is the White House, then where was I? Was I in the Senate building? That makes sense, I guess. I didn't expect that, though. Alright, so this is fact number 6. Alright. Alright, that works. Here's an axle. Alright. That should be the stuff I need. Let's look around the White House a little. What else do I have that I could talk about? I guess I could talk about edible plants, like, fun fact, even though they're decorative plants, that people grow around a lot, hostas in their juvenile form are actually edible. So what, you know when a hosta just comes out of the ground and it has like that little green about like 6-inch shoot or whatever? Yeah, that's actually edible. The little green 6-inch shoot of a hosta, which I personally think is really cool. I haven't had the opportunity to have hostas before, but I really do want to try eating them. Sadly, it's not hosta season in my area, so too bad, so sad. I do want to try them sometime, though. Is my bitrate good? Let's check. Nice. It seems like it's averaging more than 2,000, so that's nice. Because, you know, averaging a 2,000 bitrate is like the bare minimum, so like, yeah. Do I have any other plans besides stuff? Oh, I have a TikTok I've been working on. I want to upload it today or tomorrow, but I know me and I am incredibly flaky. So I honestly wouldn't expect it being posted anytime soon, simply just because of how I am. Though I want to post it in the next day or two, I swear. Ah, man. It's so much like, oh, I want to do this. I want to do this so bad. And you know what? I'm gonna. Eventually. I can promise that much. Alright, let's steal another car. I feel like if I do this enough, the police will get me or something. And I'll have to run away from them in a police chase like I'm role-playing Grand Theft Auto or something. Is this a historical building? I'll just drive around until I see something interesting. I wonder what this song is called. I'm gonna check real quick. Ah, this song is called Ask for Nothing, and the one after it is called The Satirist's Love Song. Gosh, I hope my music's at the right volume. It would be so awkward if it were just, like, too loud or too quiet or something. I mean, imagine that. Like, someone can barely hear me talking over my music. I'd hate that. I've gone into people's streams before and their music was so loud that I just couldn't listen to it anymore. Made me miserable. Whoa, look at this car. It has, like, a little angel decal or something. That's so cool. Yeah, look, it has a little angel decal, and it's like such a fancy car. That's so cool. I love that there's different car models. They really could have just gone with like one car model and had that be the end of it. But they have all of these different, unique car models. And I wonder if they just like made it so minecarts would like speed up or something. I've been in this building before. Why do I keep mistaking it for... Oh, hey, trash. Let's look at these trash textures real quick, too. Like, you can actually read words on it. Like, this says, I think, Coda, and this is something called Wirek. Like, I've never heard of either of those brands, but maybe they're local to the area? I really wish it did the pulsing thing where you could see where you are, like what place you're near. But, let's see. I was just at the Jefferson Memorial. And I was near the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial. So, if I'm in that general area, that means I'm near... Okay, the Korean War. I'm near Thomas Jefferson's house if I go back to the Korean War Veterans Memorial. Oh, that looks like a landmark. Though it might just be meant to resemble the... like... I don't know, Washington... DC apartments or something? Do apartments look like this in Washington? I've never been, so I wouldn't know. My school was going to do a trip to Washington back in 8th grade, but I never wanted to go on it. So I just didn't. Didn't want to leave the family, I guess. I kind of regret it. I'd love to go to Washington and other locations. Though it'd really be just... take a long time to go around to locations. Like, go to Washington, go to that one place in Denmark where they have this... Okay, let me tell you about this cool place in Denmark while I drive around and try to find the next landmark. So in Denmark, there's this power plant you see, and the power plant's been turned into a ski hill, and it is so cool. It's like, it's called the Copenhill. It's actually in Copenhagen. That's what my brain wanted to fill in. It's in Copenhagen. And the thing is called the Copenhill, and it's so cool because, like, you're in Copenhagen and you're like, oh man, Copenhagen, let's go skiing, but Copenhagen doesn't really have many hills, from what I've heard. So you go to the Copenhill, which is like I said, a ski hill, but it's on top of a power plant, and it's like the cleanest power plant in the world or something. No, it's like a clean power plant. I think they do, water energy or something, heat energy. They do some type of cleanish energy, or they're really clean about their scrubbing or something. I don't know. The place is cleaner than what you think of when you hear about a power plant. So you're at the power plant, and like, it doesn't look like a power plant. It's like grass and trees, and there's like a restaurant on there. And like I said, a ski hill. Is that... Is this a bank? Huh. Man, I am so lost. I cannot tell where I am. I wish they made this map a little smaller because I don't know where I am. I guess I'll just, like, stroll around the edge of the island? What was I talking about? Copenhill! But yeah, it has, like, all of these amenities that you would expect from, like, a... Maybe these are all, like, horses or something. Let's try to figure out where I am. Okay, I'm gonna figure out what street this is real quick. Oklahoma Avenue. Got it. Okay, so if I am on Oklahoma Avenue, let's see. Oklahoma Avenue. Wait, why was I looking at the... I should be looking at the streets. Ohio Drive, Independence Avenue, Vermont. You should make a rap out of this. Like the Poke Rap, but for streets in Washington. Alright, so I'm right here, I guess. So if I go from Oklahoma to Constitution Avenue, I can then go to First Street. But on First Street, it's the United States Capitol, and I don't want to be there. So I'm going on Constitution Avenue, and I will eventually reach the National Archives if I go on Constitution Avenue. Okay, that explains it. But yeah, so Copenhill, it's a really cool location. I want to go there someday simply because of how cool it is. Okay, this is still Oklahoma Avenue? What? Okay, this is Nevada Avenue, so it's the wrong avenue. I need to get back onto Oklahoma. This feels like actually going around a city and that I don't know where I'm going. So that's fun. Okay. Let's see. I know I need to get to the other side of Oklahoma Avenue. Alright. But yeah, I really have fun with that stuff. I'd love to go traveling, I guess, eventually. And I've gone occasionally. I went and was able to see the eclipse a couple years back with my dad, my sibling, and I. And that was really fun. I really appreciated it. So, yeah. Something I guess that would be cool to talk to is more edible plants. Visit Los Angeles. Oh yeah, I think this map costs money, so that's why I haven't gotten it. But yeah, it makes sense that they're advertising their other maps in this map. Why does this... Oh, it just hadn't loaded yet. It looked like it had a hole through it, and I was about to ask, what the heck? Because that's like a thing of like, oh, if there's a hole through this part of the building, that's like worrying. Download the RV's map to explore the American Southwest. Okay, that's cool. So these are just like buildings. Oh, hi! I can give you a quick run through of what I'm doing. Basically, this is an educational map about exploring through DC. And what's going on? Yeah, and the issue is the map is so big, I don't know where I'm going. So I'm trying to find the National Spy Museum, but I'm so lost right now. I've run past the National Archives like 3 times, and I have no idea where I'm going, so I'm just kind of running around. Here it is! I'm finally here! Oh my god! I got to the National Spy Museum! Oh, this is so good! Oh, you've done this map? It's awful to navigate. I've been trying to run around for like the last 5 minutes and just talking about like this restaurant I went to and stuff. Alright, the International Spy Museum includes a rare World War II German coding machine called an Enigma machine. Awesome! Jeez. By the way, is the music at a good volume? I can't really check on my own very well, so I thought I'd ask. Alright. Because... Oh, good. Yeah, I have a habit of accidentally putting the music too quiet because I have issues with my hearing being, like, sensitive to the point where it causes problems sometimes. So, like, the headphones I'm wearing are on their lowest volume, and it's, like, just loud, and it's, like, just almost too loud for me as I'm listening to the music. I know I could mute it, but I actually do really like Lemon Demon. Oh, wait. let's see if there's a map nearby so that I can figure out where I need to go next. Because that would make it so much easier because I actually have a landmark now. Why isn't there a map near the Spy Museum? Okay, so I've turned onto Texas Avenue. Okay, I've turned onto Texas Avenue. You know what? I'm gonna see if there's a map for this map. Washington, D.C. Minecraft Pocket Edition map. Let's see if I can find the map for this thing. Because I cannot have... I keep having issues. Oh yeah, my hearing isn't bugging me. Okay, there's the map. I have the map. I have a picture of the map. Oh, this is so nice. I actually have an image of the map that I can access. This is wonderful. It's not... Yeah, I'm no longer having that problem of it being like, oh wow, I've gotta look around now. Oh, this is so good. Let's get you set up here so that I can actually see what I'm doing. Alright, so right now I'm on Texas Avenue, and I'm right next to the International Spy Museum. So, it looks like the International Spy Museum is right there. So if I keep going this way, I'll end up at the Thomas Jefferson House, I think. So that's cool. I can actually navigate. This is wonderful. Okay. Yes, I'm at the Thomas Jefferson House. Oh, this is so wonderful. Oh, I love this song. This is Bill Watterson. Oh, I guess something I can talk about now, I guess, if it seems interesting, is edible plants. I have a passion for food, personally, so I just love talking about, like, edible plant life and stuff like that. I've already mentioned how the decorative plant that is hostas are edible. Ooh, Thomas Jefferson's house, also known as the Monticello, was built in 1772. That's cool. All of this is going in one ear and out of the other, but I want to try to get the knowledge to go into my brain. I might take a trip eventually back to the, yeah, like if anyone you know has hostas, they're a decorative plant that kind of have these big, wide leaves and sometimes have stripes. They're actually edible. Just like how nasturtium flowers are edible. But yeah, edible plants, like the stuff you can forage more like. Though, I guess you could forage lettuce. There is a kind of lettuce you can forage. So that's cool. Alright, it looks like if I continue on... Alright, it looks like if I take a turn on Alabama Avenue, over this way, I'll end up at the Pentagon. Yeah. Oh, what did you never know? Nasturtium flowers being edible, hostas being edible, or like wild plants? There is a type of wild lettuce, actually. Fun fact, I think the plants that like the parent plant of like Brussels sprouts is also the parent plant of like kale? Oh, yeah. I really have an interest in this. Alright, I'm on Alabama Avenue. Good, good. I'm on the right street, it seems. Okay. So if I've just gone up Alabama Avenue, this should make me on Washington Boulevard. And if I go all the way down Washington Boulevard, then I can get to the Pentagon. I'm here! Yes! But yeah. Alright. The Pentagon is the head of defense building for the US. The central plaza of the Pentagon is named Ground Zero. But yeah, I guess if someone's gonna be playing this map, they should just have a guide. I could not make my way around here before I just looked up a map. This feels like Road Trip Simulator, at least, because I need a map, otherwise I'm gonna get lost. But yeah, I could talk about edible mushrooms. Frankly, if you're foraging mushrooms, there aren't really all that many mushrooms that are, like, safe to forage if you are an amateur forager. So if you're going out plant foraging, mushrooms are a thing you should generally avoid, except for a couple. there are a couple of mushrooms that are like really recognizable. One of those is the morel, which is this mushroom that looks like it has... Actually, I'm gonna see if I can do something real quick. Morel? Mushrooms? I want to test out a feature of... OBS and see if it's a thing. No, that's not what I want. Yeah, I want to see if I can drag an image into OBS, because that sounds like something really fun if I can do it. So I can actually show the plants I'm talking about. So that someone doesn't just be like, oh, I can find a morel and then like grab the morel or something. So I'm gonna just grab morelmushroom.jpg, pop it in. That's a morel mushroom. So morel mushrooms are like really recognizable. Let me just put this below my other layers real quick. Oh, there we are. So yeah, morel mushrooms are edible and they generally go really well with butter and stuff. And you can tell that a morel is a morel by its kind of divots in it, but there are actually types of morels that are fake. So morels shouldn't have like ooze when you cut them, and they shouldn't have a defined cap. They should actually just be kind of one thing that kind of goes into a tube. I feel like I'm really derailing this Minecraft thing by going into morels. If this is like boring, I can stop, but this is something that really interests me. So yeah, morels have these like little defined things, but if you go into... But they don't have a cap. So that's how you can identify if a morel is a morel or if it's not. I'm gonna remove the image now. I realized it could probably set off tryptophobia, actually. Let's remove morelmushroom.jpg, and I'm back. Alright. If I remember right, I was on... But yeah, morel mushrooms are one of 4 easily Oh yeah, it's like this kind of blackish ooze that like gets on your fingers. It's really uncomfortable. The second really edible mushroom is chicken of the woods. This one is another mushroom that's really easily identifiable because it goes from like a red gradient to a yellow gradient. I'm probably just... Oh, it's called chicken of the woods because it apparently tastes like chicken, unlike hen of the woods, which is vaguely shaped like a chicken. I'll get a good image of chicken of the woods real quick so I can show it on stream. Here it is, chicken of the woods. So this is what chicken of the woods looks like. And, it kind of vaguely tastes like chicken, and you can identify chicken of the woods. Oh yeah, I don't like the flavor of it personally, but I was able to find some while out hiking on the way to like this big body of water that my dad used to, like, he had this like tiny little boat, so he'd go like boating sometimes. No one else liked it but him, so he just kind of forced us on. But it had the best pizza at that city, I swear. So we found this chicken of the woods while out hiking. So I spent like 20 minutes Googling if it was actually chicken of the woods. So I grabbed the chicken of the woods, and I'm just gonna like... But yeah, you can identify chicken of the woods by its kind of flamingo / orange to yellow kind of gradient. And chicken of the woods is fine up until it gets like mushy. Oh yeah. Personally, my favorite mushroom is the enoki mushroom. I like enoki mushrooms. You can get them at Asian stores. And I personally really like the flavor of them. And the texture of them. The last 2 mushrooms, I can actually kind of just describe the appearance of. So the third one is this mushroom called a giant puffball mushroom. And it's this mushroom that's like, okay, it's this mushroom that like, imagine a volleyball. Like, imagine one in your head. Imagine a volleyball, and then, like, imagine it being, like, pure white and made entirely just smooth. A pure white, smooth volleyball in the middle of the woods. That is what a giant puffball mushroom looks like. So, if you're gonna be having a giant if you're gonna be looking for a giant puffball mushroom while you're out foraging, they have to have a diameter larger than 10 inches, otherwise it could be a poisonous type, and when you cut through it, it should be pure white. That's how you can tell if a giant puffball mushroom is an edible type. And the last mushroom is the chanterelle. Oh yeah, but it'd have like the texture of mushrooms. I think it'd have probably the texture of a giant mushroom. What's the term? A giant oyster mushroom. Here, I'll look up an image of a chanterelle. These are the mushrooms that you can forage in Stardew Valley, if you've ever been playing it. Though I've never actually held a puffball mushroom. I think it'd probably be pretty relaxing to hold. This is what a chanterelle mushroom looks like. You can tell it has like the defined gills, and it doesn't really have any other mushrooms that look vaguely like it. Hence why it's one of the 4 mushrooms that's like the easiest to forage, and the safest for amateur foragers. Its bright orange color also makes it really easy to identify. So yeah, that's my little TED Talk on mushrooms that I just randomly had. Yeah. Let me just... Oh yeah! Stardew Valley, the game! Huh, cool! Yeah, I really love talking about food, and frankly, I feel like if it were something I could reasonably do on Twitch without it just kind of both looking bad and probably being bad as a stream, I'd love to just do cooking streams and informational teaching streams about food. But, I do what I can. But yeah, I like Minecraft and all that, but food is like my passion, if that makes sense. Alright, so I'm on Independence Avenue. So if I go up Independence Avenue, I'll pass by the Library of Congress. I basically just started streaming because I woke up like one day and I was just like, you know what? I've wanted to do content creation for literal years and I now have the mental wherewithal to do it. And then I just did it. It was that simple. But yeah, I like Minecraft, but cooking's my passion, to be honest. I know a lot about it. Just cooking, foraging, it all interests me like a lot. Alright, am I still on Independence Avenue? If I stay on Independence until I get to... Alright, it seems I stayed on Independence till I got to 1st Street. If I just continue up it until I get to Washington Avenue, then I should end up near someplace. So that's cool. But yeah, what was I talking about? I don't remember. Let's see if I can find the next landmark. What the heck is this song? Who's Spencer? Ben Bernack. That's an interesting song. Huh. I wash your teeth? Is this about someone's kid whose name's Spencer or something? Because I'm like, huh? Okay, am I on the wrong side of Independence Avenue? Because Independence Avenue should end in... Oh, I went to the other side of Independence Avenue where there's nothing. That's the issue. So if I want to get to something, I should go that way up until I get to Jefferson Drive, then go around to Madison Drive. That's what's happened. Okay, at least that makes sense as to what's going on. But yeah. Personally, I feel like if I had like the, I don't know, I don't have a lot of patience, like, to do things I like. I need dopamine, otherwise my brain kind of dies. But frankly, if I had the patience and ability to do things like making cool, like, long-form YouTube videos, I totally would. Alright, this appears like I'm at the National Gallery of Art is what I'm gonna guess. Because this looks like the National Gallery of Art. I mean, look at this place. I'd love to make, like, long-form informational videos and cooking videos, but streaming, like, rocks with my brain way better. Though, it still does make me kind of like, aw, I wish I could do the other stuff without my brain telling me that I should just leave it alone because it's so boring. This is the reason why I had D's in some of my classes, though I still have a 3.54 GPA. Somehow. The archives hold many documents, including the Constitution, Declaration of Independence, and the Bill of Rights. These documents are called the founding documents. Oh yeah, that's cool. Here you go, fact 5 should go right here. Here's the engine. I'll put you right here. Alright, and where am I? If this is the national... Where is this? Alright, the archives. Let's see. Archives, archives, archives. Yeah! I feel like it might be a lot... I feel like it would be better for that reason. I could explain what I'm making, the history behind it, stuff like that. Like, I happen to know a lot about ice cream, for example, because I'm reading this book by this guy called Harold McGee. And Harold McGee is this guy. He's not actually a cook. He was actually just a scientist, a chemist, really. And he happened to just know, like, a lot about food. So, Harold McGee, I'm trying to find... Alright, I'm at the Library of Congress, I think. This is the archives. Okay, where's the archives on this list? Fort Theriere, National Archives. It's the dark blue. Okay, now where is the dark blue spot on here? Ayo? What's up? Night Penguin 23? What's it about Harold McGee? Okay. It's probably looks very boring on my stream just because I'm like staring out into the void. Oh, McGee knew a lot about chemistry, so he was able to figure out the science behind ice cream. A lot of chefs consider his book to actually be kind of like the cooking Bible because of how incredibly informational it was, which I find really cool. Okay, I think I know where I am. Let me just check the street I'm on and I'll be able to figure it out. Okay, cool. This is Pennsylvania Avenue, which means I'm here, which means that if I go down that way, I'll end up on 1st Street, where the Capitol is. Well, yeah, McGee was a chemist. I think I said that already. McGee... I'm stuck in a word. I'm stuck in a word thing. It'll take me a couple of tries to say what I need to say. So McGee was a chemist, and his chemistry abilities, combined with his knowledge of the science of cooking, made it so that he was able to give a really interesting, like, academic book on food. And it felt like it should have been boring when I was reading it, but it was so interesting. It was like, frankly, his book is the most interesting book I've ever read on cooking. Like, it was that good, in my opinion. So that's my personal opinions, at least. But yeah, the book was so good in my personal thoughts. Like... And I've only read up to the cheese part, and the cheese part is part of this larger part about milk. So it talks about pasteurized and unpasteurized cheese and how they differ. And fun fact, making raw cheese or unpasteurized cheese is actually, like, not allowed unless you're a small farm because of issues with contamination in the milk that could happen on like a larger scale. Alright. Trash collector. Where do I put the parts for the car? Is there like something down here? Okay, it looks like there might be an area down here that I can place them? I don't know where I'm supposed to put the stuff. That's weird. But yeah, apparently it's illegal to make raw cheese if you're like a large corporation, because you have to have your raw milk taken in from like a farm far away. Oh, this is where it is. Okay. And because you're having your milk taken away from a place taken from far away. Yeah, I love teaching, actually. It's something that I really like. So, yeah. And this is gonna sound kind of awkward, but it's the hour on the hour, so if anyone watching wants to follow, I basically talk about this like every time, as long as someone or myself brings up something like this. So yeah. Yeah, so just my nature of like rambling about random subjects makes it so that I love talking about things. And my dad's actually the same way, except he knows even more than me because he's been around for like 50 years. You know? So since he's like, you know, an older dude, he knows like a lot more than me, and that makes it so that he's like even more knowledgeable than me. He's a great dad. I love him so much. He's like the best dad. What was I talking about? I don't remember. If whatever I was talking about was interesting, I guess I'll see if I can remember it. Otherwise, I'll probably like just finish putting away all of these things and then change the subject. I was talking about knowledge. Good to hear. Alright. What else do I need to put away here? Alright, the thing that looks like the light and the axle is what I need to put away. That's cool. Alright, here's the axle. And it looks like I only need to find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things. Nice! I only need to find 6 things. That's awesome. That means I've been to most of these locations. I'm gonna quick mark down the places I know I've been to. I have a piece of pen right here, so I'm just gonna write down the locations I've been to real quick. Alright. So I've been to the Jefferson Memorial. I've been to the Ford... I haven't been to the Ford Theater. I haven't been to the Iwo Jima Memorial. I've been to the National Archives. I've been to the White House. I haven't been to the National Gallery of Art. I've been to the Capitol. I've been to the Vietnam Memorial. Actually, have I been to the Vietnam Memorial? No, I went to the Korean War Memorial. So, I also went to Thomas Jefferson's house. I've been to the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial. I've been to the International Spy Museum. I've been to the Korean War Memorial. I've been to the Pentagon. I've been to the Library of Congress. Have I been to the Library of Congress? Okay, I guess the place I should go is Ford's Theater. So, once I exit the Capitol, I need to go left onto Constitution Avenue. Then I need to go right until I reach the little roundabout. Then I need to go right again. And then I'm gonna end up on Washington Avenue where the Ford's Theater is. Cool. That helps me figure out where I'm supposed to be. I can like just steal a car or something. Oh yeah, the president apparently goes around everywhere in like 8 armored limos. And the reason he does this is because after the Kennedy assassination, people wanted to be like really safe about it, if I remember right. So like the president's like kept, it's like there's 4 random limos that the president could be in, and all of them are like armed to the teeth more than like, and more protected than a freaking tank. It's like actually insane how much those limos are protected, and they're like comfortable too from what I hear. So that's really cool. Yeah. Alright. If I'm on Constitution Avenue, I don't want to take the first... Let me just check what this street is. Okay. Yeah, I want to go to Constitution Avenue until it becomes Pennsylvania Avenue. Then I want to just keep going forwards until... Is there a place right there? That's the National Archives, I think. Which means I'm going the right direction, which is good. Enjoyed building your car, you'll love building a rocket. Mission to Mars. Wow, these people have built a lot of educational maps. Oh, speaking of educational, there's actually a pretty interesting free game that I personally like. I'm not sponsored or anything. This is just a map I like. Not a map, a game I like. It's this app for your phone. It's called Zombies Run, and it's like this running game that you can play where you're like running away from zombies, which I guess is the reason why it's named Zombies Run. But it's really cool because it's made by this company named Six to Start, and they take the thing with like the way that okay, Lav, slow your brain a little. What were you trying to say? Let's figure out what street I'm on. What's this? Okay, this is the White House. The White House is right there. That means I'm on Virginia Avenue and I need to go this way. Cool. Kind of. It's not actually like Temple Run in the running game sense. It's an exercise game like Pokemon Go, but not at all like Pokemon Go, if that makes sense. You see, the way it works is that basically you as a player will Wyoming Avenue? Oh good, this is the right street. Is this Ford Theater? Either way, I know I'm on the right street. So that's good. Yeah. So basically, when you go running, the app will track how far you've gone, like your steps, or like you on a map or something. And you like run a certain amount, and it'll play like these audio cues. And when it plays the audio cue, it'll like be like telling a story. So in the first episode, I'll explain it after this little fact. During the Civil War, Ford's Theater was a place to be entertained and escape thoughts of war. Here, Abraham Lincoln was assassinated by John Wilkes Booth. Actually, 3 different presidents were assassinated, but Andrew Garfield, that guy who got assassinated, you know, just kind of fell into the annals of history a bit. Like, we all know that, we know that Andrew Garfield got assassinated thanks to Sam O'Nella Academy. You know, that fun YouTube channel, I guess. But actually, no, the guy said the N-word once. Either way, I watched his episode on Andrew Garfield. Yeah, Andrew Garfield, like the cat, apparently. Oh, wait, no, Andrew Garfield didn't say that. The guy who made the YouTube video about him, Sam O'Nella from Sam O'Nella Academy, he did this video on Freud once, and he said some bad stuff in it. So, yeah. Alright, let's see. Where am I going next? That's the Jefferson Memorial. That's the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial. That's the Korean War Veterans Memorial. That's the Vietnam Memorial. That's the Library of Congress. It looks like the direction I should go in next is basically go as far in the opposite direction as I can. No, I think I'm misunderstanding. There was a president named Andrew Garfield, like Garfield the cat, but he was a president. And, Andrew Garfield the cat, not the cat, Andrew Garfield the president. Oh, no, I think that Spider-Man is named after the president, President Garfield. Yeah. Yeah, no, Andrew Garfield was a US president who, got killed by this dude who, like, wanted to become, like, infamous or something. And he, like, was just probably kind of off his rocker, to be honest. Alright, let's see what street I'm on and try to figure out where to go from there. I'm currently on Kentucky Avenue. And that would mean that I know I'm on one of the side streets. I'll just keep going in this direction because I know that's the right direction to go. I'm trying to get it so that I either reach Oklahoma Avenue or Washington Avenue. But yeah, Andrew Garfield was a president. So yeah. Massachusetts Avenue. Trying... Oh yeah. It is kind of funny, like, you're like... It'd be like if we had a president named Sasuke or something. Like, that'd be freaking funny, though. Like, we had... Or we had some, like, or we had someone named Ash Ketchum who did, like, something really weird. California Street. Oh, wow, this song's bopping. What's it called? Oh, this one's called Strangelit. I've never heard this song. That's cool. I really like it. It's like so chill. I'll just keep going this way. But yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna keep going this way until there are no more streets. I'm glad that I chose the dirt bike as my mode of transport. Otherwise, I don't think I'd be able to get around as effectively. Alright, I'm by the ocean. Which street am I on? Oklahoma Avenue. So what I do is I go down this way until I reach the end of Oklahoma. Then I take a right. Then I'm gonna take a left at West Virginia. No, I'm gonna go the other direction, actually. I don't want to go on West Virginia. I'm gonna quick confirm something real quick. Because the room I'm in does have some, slight stuff going on. So I'm gonna quick check that. Also, I'm gonna quick check something. 1 second. Gonna mute for a bit. Alright, I'm back. Just need to quick ask my dad a question. The room I'm in right now is very near where he sleeps, so I just wanted to make sure I wasn't, like, gonna, like, keep him awake or something. But yeah. I'm gonna see if I can finish this map today, and if I can't, awesome. Am I still on West Virginia Avenue? How? Okay. It appears that I went the wrong direction, so I'm gonna go this way and hopefully end up on Washington Avenue instead of West Virginia Avenue. Learn about Japanese culture. Alright, it looks like this is the art museum. Alright. The Supreme Court, that works. The Supreme Court is the highest court in the United States. It reviews cases that have been appealed from the lower courts. Alright. This is fact number 16. This is fact number 10. This is fact number 14. Alright, I have the suspension. I have the... What is this? Infotainment. Huh. But yeah. Oh yeah, I should... Maybe I could do this real quick and have my map in the top corner. So that everyone else can see what I see right now. That would probably be a good little visual thing. I'll pop my map in real quick. 1 second. There we are. And I'm gonna... Alright. Nope. What am I trying to do? Nope. Alright. And? Alright, cool. And then I can cut off the sides of this. And then expand it slightly. So that everyone can see what I see. And I'll just put it in the top corner. Yeah, that works. Now there's like a functioning map in the top corner. That works. Alright. What now? Okay. Alright, if I'm currently at the... if I am currently at the Supreme Court... Oh, cool, I am going the right direction. And this must be the art museum. Okay, that's good. It means I'm going the right direction. At this rate, I'll probably have the map done in like another 30 minutes. This is actually the longest stream I think I've ever done. I guess actually having people to chat with has actually been really beneficial for me. So yeah. Oh wait, Night Penguin, you followed me? Thanks, man. I guess it's not registering on my stream for some reason. That's weird. Oh well. Yeah, because it says follows today, but 7 out of 8 followers. Either way. Might have been an unfollow or something. That's chill. Alright, let's check out Fact 15. The Library of Congress is the largest library in the world, but only members of Congress and staff can check out the books. Oh, that's so sad! I want to see the books. That sucks! Welcome to the Library of Congress. Yeah. Oh, that sucks. I'd want to see the Library of Congress. That makes me, like, kind of sad. Guess I'll have to become a member of Congress or something if I want to see it. Aww. But yeah. I really do wonder if they tried to make the inside of these buildings actually look like the inside of the buildings. I mentioned it last stream, but it'd be really funny if someone tried to get around, like, one of these official government buildings using this Minecraft map as, like, an actual map. Because, like, just imagining that makes me kind of chortle a little. Not like, oh, yes, but like, you know? Like, it makes me go, like, I huff out of my mouth, like, but I don't actually, like, laugh or something. That kind of thing. It takes a lot to get me to full body laugh. I really liked Mitchell's and the Machines. That made me full body laugh. I'm glad that I'm not, like, tired this time. My brain just started to melt at a certain point last time I did streaming. So it makes me happy that it's, like, not melting really this time. Imagine if Minecraft bookshelves could actually, like, carry books, but, like, only books. That'd be so cool. Like, you could actually have books in your bookshelf. It'd add, like, an extra layer of functionality, but I get it'd probably be, like, kind of annoying. Probably a good thing for a mod, though. I feel like that'd be good in a vanilla-style mod. So I've gone to the Library of Congress. I've gone to the Supreme Court. What's this thing right down here? That's the Pentagon. The dark brown thing is the International Spy Museum. The lighter brown... That's the Iwo Jima Memorial. That's what I've got to go see. Cool. So I'm going in the direction of that. That's good. After that, it'll be like 3 more locations and then I'll be gone. Seems like some people might want to turn in. Just my brain going beep boop. But yeah. To anyone who might be having it be a bit late right now. It's, I don't know. Have a good night. To anyone who might be having it be night now. And if it's in the morning for y'all, have a good morning. I don't know. Alright. Washington Boulevard. Am I in the right street still? Yeah, I keep going on Washington Boulevard until it kind of just stops existing. Then I take this. Then I go this way. And the memorial should be right here. Maybe it's a bit further down. Am I on the right street? Okay, that's Texas Avenue. Alright, if I'm on Texas Avenue, then I go to the end of Texas Avenue and go up. Yeah, this should be the memorial building. This building right here should be the memorial building, so that seems good. Let's check. It might be the building next door, but this looks like it might be it. I don't see someone standing outside, so it's probably not. Might be the building next door. Okay. This appears to be an actual building. That might be good. Is this a puzzle? No, it doesn't look like it. Looks like it's just a furnished building. Weird. I know I'm not pronouncing the name of this memorial right. It makes me feel kind of like awkward because I want to pronounce it right, but Oh wait, I could have looked up the memorial and then tried to Google and have Siri say its name. Yeah. I could have done that. That would have been smart of me. Alright. Is that the last place I've got to go? Yeah, I think this memorial might be the last place I've got to go, and then the map will be done. Ah, jeez. I've just gotta find where this memorial is, I guess. And then I'll be good. Nice. Alright, Alright, if this is Washington Boulevard again, and I go forward until it ends, and then given the option to turn right or left, I turn left. That's the Spy Museum. That might be what's going on. Ah, it's further up Washington Boulevard. That's what's going on. Okay, so if it's not at the end, then if there's a place right here, if there's a place up here that goes like this, yeah, it's down this way. That's what was going on. And then it should be Texas Avenue again. Well, if the Spy Museum is this way, then I want the other side of Texas Avenue. I'm here! This is the Thomas Jefferson house. Thomas Jefferson, Thomas Jefferson. How did I end up here? Oh wait, is it up on Independence Avenue? That's what's going on. Okay. Well, if I continue up that way... Am I still on Alabama? Alright, if this is Alabama Avenue... Then... These street signs are really awkward to get around. Alabama Avenue. Washington Boulevard. Alright, if I just go forward on Washington Boulevard and then just keep going forward once the street ends, I'll eventually end up on Independence. Which I think is what I want. This is Tennessee. Just gonna keep going forward. Tennessee Avenue. Oh wait, I don't have music. There we are. I knew something felt off. This last stretch is just gonna be me rambling to myself a bunch. Okay. I'm embiggening my screen until I can see the exact street I'm on. Alright, if this is Tennessee Avenue, then I should get off of this street. Because what I want is to... Okay, let's see what street I'm on now. This is still Tennessee Avenue, but... Okay, Independence Avenue! This is the wrong street. I want to go this way, but I have to go through a building. So... that explains what I have to do. Alright, and if that's the... Needle... Alright, which street is this? This is Willard Avenue. Willard. I feel like I could be way more interesting than this, than I am right now. Oh well. I know which way I need to go and where I need to vent up. Okay, I'm on Independence now. I'm going the right way. Now I just need to go on this and eventually end up at the memorial that I need to get to. And once I'm there... Alright, there's the Korean War Memorial. And if I go past the Korean War Veterans Memorial... Maybe it's the Vietnam Memorial I have to visit? I'm gonna check. It says the Vietnam Memorial is over this way somewhere. So it might be over here. I just need to look around for a person. And if I end up getting lost again, well, that's my own darn fault. Huh. It said the Vietnam Memorial was up here, but appears to not be. Which street is this? Yeah, there's no cars either. This sucks. The only way I can get around really is cars just because the map's so big. Huh. It appears a piece of cobblestone wall broke. That's weird. Alright. Which street am I on now? This is Ohio Drive. So, if I go down Ohio Drive, I should find the memorial? Is this it? This looks like the last one. Oh wait, is this the memorial of the group of people, like, putting the flag up? Oh, it's that thing. The Iwo Jima Memorial shows the flag raising at the Battle of Iwo Jima. The memorial is huge at 78 feet tall and... And the canteens on the statue would each hold 8 gallons of water. Wow, that's a lot of water. And with the radiator, I think that might be it. Actually, though. Fact 6, Fact 8, Fact 5. Fact 14, Fact 15, Fact 16, Fact 17. It appears that I'm missing facts 7 and 9, which is an issue. But if I'm at the memorial, then that means I just have to continue down Ohio Avenue. And that should lead me to the Vietnam Memorial. Okay. Alright. Jeez, I get lost easy. With long-term memory sauce. Alright, here's a place. This is probably the Vietnam Memorial. It's probably that giant wall with the people's names written on them. The Vietnam Memorial is the place that honors the memory of the brave soldiers who lost their lives in the Vietnam War. The war lasted 19 years and came to a stop in 1975. Brake system. Fact 9. That means I'm missing fact 7. Well, I don't know which fact I'm missing. So that sucks. I'm just gonna go in the direction of the Capitol building so that I can finish, hopefully, building my car. Because then, if I've built my car, then I can go to the place, the Library of Congress, and complete the test. No, wait, what was it? There's this place you can go to take a test. So I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna see if I can cop another car on the way. Because otherwise this is gonna be a very long trip. I seem to be starting to be at that brain melty stage. But, since I'm nearly done, I'll see if I can finish it out. Because, at worst, it will take like another 10 minutes. I really wonder when these NPC people started showing up. Because I did see them before. But that might be because I just didn't. Oh. Yo, you can go dumpster diving in this game. Freaking sick, bruh. Nice. I wonder if those are like retextured or if they're like entirely new. No, they can't be retextured because there are like chests in the game. But are there any double chests? It might be a retextured double chest. That might be what's going on. Alright, I'm currently on Constitution Avenue. That means I overshot slightly. What I need to do is get onto First Street. Okay, there's where I need to go. Man, walking everywhere is really slow. There we are. Now I can at least hurry a little. Oh, this is The Man in Stripes and Glasses. I listened to it last stream. Basically, it's about Waldo from Where's Waldo? Just getting crushed by a giant cartoon magnifying glass. His death, it's very tragic. Magnifying glass. Alright. Looks like I'm missing one thing still. But I do have this. I do have this. I do have this. I do have this. And I do have this. Which means I'm missing one thing and one fact. Fact 7. Where did I not go? I went to the Jefferson Memorial. I went to... Yeah, that's the Capitol Rotunda, so I went there. To Lincoln Supreme Court. Okay. Let's see.
Scream.
Wind. Oh look, there's a person in here. Alright.
Ghosts.
I want to push the button of point 2,
Creaky door.
fact number 2. There was a compass this entire time.
Amputation.
I forgot about the compass. How could I forget about the compass?
Wolf. Witch.
Oh my god. The compass could have led me places and I didn't even realize. Oh, I feel so stupid now.
Market town. What a doozy walking round with all these putrid people.
Well, at least I know now.
You've gotta buy.
uh,
Screams a whiskey stinking vermin vendor holding up a rotten pear.
oh well.
But I hold on to my dollar looking all around.
Oh well, this is a case of me just being like, oh, really? And the answer is yes, really.
Market Street. I
Uh,
could use a bite to eat.
oh well.
Don't want to buy a whole raw fish. No, no, not a blanket. Yes, it's
Yeah.
lovely, but I'm hungry, and that's really
Okay.
my favorite dish.
British.
So I hold
On to my da 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 na 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 na. Market land, I was in demand.
15 years ago.
Go in market land. And yeah. Market land tells you about the experience of being in a slightly
Market Lane. Either I'm going
little market area where everyone has their own little stall.
book reports.
We don't really have like many markets around where I live, but it might just be because I just haven't seen them or something. Who knows? It might just be that I haven't seen them instead of that they're not there. All right. People are made
Market hell. There's no food too old to sell. There is no
do 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 do.
You've
But yeah, this guy seems to apparently really hate the market. Poor dude.
well, at least I'm entertained. Still I
Hold on to my da 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 na 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 na. All right, I'm gonna complete this map. I'm gonna complete this map. I'm gonna complete this map. Gosh darn it! If I'm gonna complete this map, if I have to take like another 20 minutes doing it. This is fact number 17. Okay. Alright, let's see. Are you an earlier fact? That's closer to 7. So yeah, let's just go backwards from here. I need a car. This is somehow slower. Okay. That helps at least. I wish there were more cars around so I didn't have to like just run on city streets. Like imagine if this were happening in real life. I mean, if this were real life, this would kind of probably be slightly apocalyptic. I mean, think about it. There's really nothing here except for me and like a couple of scattered people, and this is meant to be a pretty populous area, especially during tourist season. So yeah, if I actually saw like the area I'm in like this underpopulated, I'd be a little worried. Because it implies something was definitely kind of wrong. So yeah. That's my personal perspective, at least. And my personal perspective isn't the only one. There are plenty of people's personal perspectives. Though some people are just very, very wrong a lot of the time. Some people are very, very right a lot of the time. I'm wrong and right sometimes. But that's not an excuse if I ever do something bad. So yeah. Gadzooks. Since I'm basically spooks, I'm basically just gonna kind of zone out and finish the map, hopefully. Cause yeah. Alright, the Spy Museum. Egad. I wish that there was a button to go to like every single fact from every single other fact. Alright. Ride this and go straight forward until I reach where I need to. Because I should be able to find fact number 7 this way. Alright. Hopefully I'll be able to find it soon. Because, geez, it is so easy to get lost around here. I'm so glad I found out about the compass, even if I found out about it kinda late. Gorblimey. Is this just a bunch of different X things that someone can say? Put into a song? If it is, that's funny. I've listened to this song a couple of times, but like, I didn't realize until now. Yeah. I wonder how they modeled these things, because they're obviously like pretty detailed 3D models. So I wonder how they did it. Alright. Point me to number 8. Alright, I need to go this way. And then that'll point me to 7. Hopefully. There we are. Grab some trash. And keep going forward. Yeah, hopefully I'm getting close to where I need to be because, geez, I am so hyped to... This seems wrong. Wait, really? Huh. I could have clicked the button from there. I went on this entire goose chase for nothing.
I challenge you to a battle of
Knife fight. Fight for your life. Knife fight. Gonna fight with a knife. Knife fight. Very, very, very knife. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You crazy son of a gun. Once you cut you. Swish, swish, swish. Fight, knife fight, knife fight, knife fight. Fight. Yeah, I have been here. I just guess I forgot to grab the stuff? Or I didn't. I'll just read it out. The National Gallery of... Here, I'll put it here. The National Gallery of Art was made to exhibit, preserve, collect, and promote the understanding of works of art. It has the only Leonardo da Vinci painting in the United States. Huh. Now that's an interesting fact. Leonardo da Vinci. Interesting dude. Alright, what street am I on? Alright. Because I have 2 things left to do, and one of them is repair my car. So let's finish building that car. Because this is the last part. This is the last part, guys. I'm so excited. Jeez. Holy. I want to... Let's go. Let's go, 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 go. This car, it's nearly done. I just have the body, and that's it. And I'll be finished. Yeah! Woo! The ground. Okay. Your car is ready. Use the lever next to the lift to elevate the car. Okay. What's going on here? Oh! Oh, now you can drive the car. That's cool. It's like a cutscene. Oh, wow. It's like a really high-end car, actually. Whoa. You can go to the patent office to reveal new cars if you haven't done it before. Huh. That's cool. And let's make some fuel for it, I guess. The cars never ran out of fuel for me, but... Yeah.
I don't want to get hurt.
Who does?
Okay, well, in that case, I challenge you to a tickle fight!
Yeah, garbage oil, I guess.
Tickle fight, don't bring no knife.
Let's do a tickle fight, tickle fight, tickle fight.
And everyone can sing together now.
Tickle fight, tickle fight, da da la da, tickle fight, fight, tickle fight, tickle fight. Tickle fight, tickle fight, tickle fight. I'm gonna go to the Korean War Memorial just because I think it's the quickest way to get me to the patent office. Unless this is the patent office. This might be the patent office. 1 second. Nope. Yeah, I'm just gonna continue forward. This is, I think, the quickest way to the patent office. Just to go to the Korean War Memorial and then click the button to get me to go to the patent office. So, yeah. Hopefully. Oof. Let's see, what street am I on? Okay, was on Independence. Now I'm on Allen? Allen doesn't appear to be listed. Lies Avenue. Okay. Lonely house that's not on fire yet. I built and was an architect. Just side effect. Ooh. All right. Is this the street I want to be on? What's going on here? This is what I said. It's like going on a street. Yeah, I prefer this over any of the other cars. Cool, cool. It's loaded. And... alright. Alright, here it is. The Korean War Memorial. Alright, and in Venice, I'm pretty sure if I go up here, this is number 17. Point to the patent office. What the heck happened? Oh, I just spawned in the patent office. Cool. Who's the second vice president? Well... if worst comes to worst... I think it was Thomas Jefferson. Who's buried in the tomb beneath the Capitol Rotunda? Nobody. Who was assassinated at Ford Theater? Abraham Lincoln. How much water would a canteen at the Iwo Jima Memorial hold? 8 gallons. What's the name of the 3 documents found at the National Archives? The founding documents. Who's the first president to live in the White House? I think it was John Adams. Who's the only painting... where's the only painting by Da Vinci in the United States? The National Gallery of Art. Which Senate and which other office of government is located in the United States Capitol? Probably. Senate and House of Representatives. There it is. How long did the Vietnam War last? 19 years. What name was Thomas Jefferson's house known by? Monticello. Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial is based off which speech made by Martin Luther King? I Have a Dream. Frankly, it's the only speech that people know him for, so... generally. What is the name of the coding machine found in the International Spy Museum? Enigma. Secret decoder ring. Which countries were fought in the Korean War? North and South Korea. What is the name of the Central Plaza in the Pentagon? Ground Zero, though Penta Plaza is pretty funny. Oh, this was gonna be some triumphant music if I beat it with this. You can check out books in the Library of Congress. Members of Congress and staff. Alright. What do they call the court that reviews cases that have been appealed by lower courts? The top court, the best court, the stupendous court, the Supreme Court. Abraham Lincoln appears on what currency? The $5 bill. Hey! I've successfully passed the test! I've beat the map and now these are all cars I can drive. Isn't that cool? Yeah! And on this triumphant note, I think I'm gonna end stream.
ocean. I feel a storm approaching, like seagulls in slow motion. Me and my mermaid girlfriend ballroom dance on a wave in the ocean. But keep a careful mind, 'cause we will all be fine. Endless danger to brave on the ocean. That's just the way the ocean is.
Bye, guys.